back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you're doing well. Gonna go over our friend Bitcoin, currently sitting at 20.7K, sitting at market cap of 395 billion. 24-hour volume 51.96 billion. Let's hop into the charts. We're gonna start here on the 1 hour time frame. So we've completed a 5-wave move. In my opinion, I do think pullback is likely, creating higher highs, lower highs on the RSI. We still have room to come down, so I do think we will pull back to at least the 0.382, which is currently sitting at about 20.1K. Now, if we were to just break out to the upside, then you could drop a little bit of a bull flag on the 4 hour. You could see this. I do think the pullback is more likely, but of course, anything can happen in the crypto space. As you can see, we're quite overbought on the 4 hour time frame, right at resistance here. But if we were to break out of this bull flag, it would take you right up to 21.9K, which is your next level of resistance. But I do think we will see a little bit more pullback here. Taking a look at the DXY, as you can see, we're all the way down to oversold on the 4 hour time frame. And that is usually when you're going to see a bounce, as you saw right here, nice little bounce. Right here we saw a bounce, right here we saw a bounce. So once again, we're at that level, so I think it's likely we see a bounce. Bitcoin pulls back, DXY falls out of this blue channel, and we see a larger drop. And that will cause the price of Bitcoin to continue to push to the upside and see continuation of this rally, in my opinion. Of course, anything can happen, so take it with a grain of salt. We have this falling wedge. As you can see, we had this ascending triangle on our previous rally here. Didn't quite make it up to the technical target, but we were quite close. So we have broken out of this falling wedge, so I do think it's likely that we at least push up to about 24K and potentially create a lower high before rolling over and see continuation to the downside. Please watch my video yesterday, as I did give some targets here for the potential rally, 24, 25, 26K. And gave my reasoning for that before seeing continuation to the downside. Now, looking at the NDQ 100 index, this is 100 of the biggest stocks that are traded on the NASDAQ, and it looks like we're about to create an inverse head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I talked about this bullish divergence on the daily at strong support, and I said there's likelihood to see a rally here and a nice bounce for the NASDAQ, for the NDQ 100 off this support level. And we were printing a nice bullish divergence, and now it looks like we're about to print an inverse head and shoulders. So if we come up and break that neckline, that's when you could see a nice rally up to 12,888 for the NDQ 100. And of course, and of course, crypto is highly correlated with the movement of the stock market. And we're also watching this nice bullish divergence on the 1 week time frame. Do I think the bottom is in for the market? No, I don't. I think we will still come down to 11 to 13K, as I explained in yesterday's video. But as of right now, I do think there's high potential of a rally, but potentially see a little bit of pullback. Minimum target 20.1, but I wouldn't be surprised to see us at least come down to 19.8 to 19.5 before seeing continuation push up in a wave 1, wave 2 pullback, and then see continuation to the upside. Let me quickly pop open. Which chart did I have that on? Maybe the index here. Let's pop over to the daily. Yeah, it's here on the index. So what I'm looking at here is that we're pushing up in a wave Y of the wave 4, came up in a wave W, wave X, wave Y. Relief rally into a wave 4 before seeing a final wave 5 to take you down to 11 to 13K. As I mentioned in the previous video, we have a worsening recession, and I do not think the bottom is in. Inflation is only going to increase in 2023. It might taper off before continuing to increase here. In my opinion, I think the market will either turn around late 2023 or potentially 2024 when we have the U.S. elections, or a few months before that, as the market is a leading indicator and recovers a few months before the rest of the economy. As always, big shout out to BitGet here. I don't believe I have my referral open. They recently partnered here with our friend Lionel Messi, the biggest soccer player in the entire world. You receive up to $8,000 in bonuses. There's no VPN required for my US traders and some of my Canadian traders as well looking for an exchange here. And sign up through the top link. Make your first deposit. Email me your sign up email. I will give you free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And at the $10 membership, early access to my analysis as well as my trade signals. Sign up through the Patreon link, 10 USD per month. You really can't beat it. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.